Capture the People podcast here in the fucking abandoned stadium again. Here with the dope ass artist and a crazy engineer, producer. But go ahead, let the people know what you are and what you do.
Man, y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's Tylerfuckinjai, the one, not the two. You feel me? I'm a fucking artist. I don't know how else to put it. It's that fucking simple, man.
And then you, bro?
Yeah, I'm astronomical. I'm a producer. I've been making beats for like 8 years now. I'm an engineer too, and I'm a DJ. I just did a few shows and shit. This shit about to get really lit.
Dope.
For sure, for sure.
First off,
DJ.
let me just say
Yeah.
I'm very humbled for y'all both to be here. So thank y'all for coming on. I didn't even know
Appreciate y'all.
you were coming. When he said just engineer producer, I was like, oh, it's probably just, you know what I mean, someone to hop. And then when they said astronomical, what the
Now
fuck?
you know. Now you
Now
know.
we know.
You already know.
That's hard as hell. I didn't know we
The
were gonna have
real
you
one.
today.
The
So
real
thank y'all
one.
for both showing up.
Oh, thank you for
sure,
having
for
us.
sure.
No,
Love.
for sure. You guys are going crazy in the city. The underground scene is getting lit, and you guys are one of the people being highlighted. You're a duo, so I would consider you guys working a lot together, right?
Definitely.
How long have
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
been working for?
Really, just a year for real.
Oh, really?
But
No cap.
yeah.
Yeah, what's the story? What's
The
that?
story behind that?
That's so fire. Go ahead, tell it.
So basically, like, I know this dude Rito, my best friend for real. Like, he
Shout out
he
to
had
Rito.
told me, shout out Rito 3K. He had told me about Flex and Tyler, and he had like set up or Flex actually had set up like a session at her apartment. It was like all girls. It was an all girls session. So me and Rito had pulled up to that, and that's the first time I met both of them. I met Chiquita that night. I met Jay Rich, DJ Mar Baby that night. There was so many people I met that night.
Oh, and a fucking star.
Yeah, I met Star and G Star. G Star
Oh
was
shit,
it too.
G Star. Yeah. Shout out to my bestie.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There was-
Wait, I swear to God, that was the hottest session I ever been in. It was hot as fucking there, but we made it work. We was in that bitch sweating and everything, putting in hard ass work.
Yeah, the AC was broke.
Broke as fuck.
Wait, where
it
was
was
it
like
at?
it was like shit. No, it was at Flex apartment. That shit was like a fucking down there. No, Flex the Reaper. Y'all gotta tap in with her for sure.
Yeah, for real,
But-
Flex Reaper.
Hell yeah, it was like a fucking down there 9 to 10 hour session.
Oh yeah, we
Yes.
had gone all night. We had made probably
Yes.
like, I know at least with my beats like probably 3 or 4.
So
It's
what
just
goes-
off of
what
mine.
goes through your head when you hear one of his beats? You know what I mean? And he's like, let me play this for you and see if this will work. What goes through your head when you're like, okay, is this gonna work or no?
Actually, it don't even work like that. For real. Like, already when I first met him, like his beats was already hard, so we like instantly click type shit. But now, like how we work and shit is like I walk in the studio and I'll be like, yo, I'm feeling like this today. Like he makes beats, but I don't ever ask him like to for real like send me beats because it's like every time we get in the studio, it's automatically a vibe. Automatic. Like I'm already knowing like this is the hardest producer coming out of Atlanta right now. Like I don't need you to send me your beats for validation. Like when I walk in the studio, I know it's a hit every time. So like that's just how it is. Like and that's crazy because it's like the more we record, it's so hard to like really switch songs because every song we record is a fucking hit. Like we don't have no bad music together, no nothing. Like
The
it's
chemistry's
just,
there.
yeah, the chemistry is automatically there, and it's like he really pushed me to step out my comfort zone type shit. Like not gonna lie, when I first started rapping, I kind of like wanted to be like the Playgirl Cardi type shit. You feel me? But it was like working with him, he just pushed me to be me type shit. Like you feel me? Like he pushed the Tylerfuckinjai agenda. Like he really created. Deadass. He really created like my sound type shit. So that's how that shit went. It was just there without no hesitation.
Yeah, and I think it's always beneficial for an artist to have a producer that they're always with, and really kind of like you treat like your barber.
Yeah.
Like you only go to that one person. You know what I mean? You don't, because
we
then
be
they know
telling
you
people
better
that,
and better.
I swear to God, we be
Yeah.
telling people that like it's cool. Like I understand like some artists be trying to find their sound and shit, and like just want to explore with different beats, which is okay. Like I'm not stopping you from doing that. You can start off with working and hopping on different producers' beats, but like once you find your sound and you find that producer that fucks with your sound, like actually gives a fuck about it, like that's how you know like you found the producer for you type shit. Like that's That's y'all's
When did
music.
that moment hit you when you were like, this is my producer? When you guys first met, right off the bat, or did it take some time for you to like?
Man, when I first seen Tyler, I just knew something was different about her. I was like, this is a star for real. I just knew. I was like,
Bubba.
yeah, for real. I was like,
I was like, bro, I always would tell Benny,
Y'all broke the fucking floor, bro.
we need to get this.
Or was it?
Right.
It was at that party.
Yo,
wasn't
that shit was crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. That was probably like my first highlight, like moment, like for myself. When I realized, I was like, damn,
You know
like,
what's crazy is our party we had like 2 weeks before there. We like that's when it started.
Bro, we were saying that was gonna happen at one point.
damn.
I think midnight will break the fucking thing, and we're literally having the party there on Friday, but now we have to do it outside.
Damn.
That shit is a trampoline.
Shout out to Midnight, bro.
shout out Midnight.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I ain't
shout
gonna
out
lie.
Cosmic
When I was
Nine.
watching the performances there, like, bro, I didn't see the floor, but then like as I started to get closer to the mosh pit, like I thought we was finna fall through that bitch. Like no cap.
We went there on what was it, like last week sometime, and if you went in the basement, you could literally see.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yo,
Ah, we broke this stage. Now, guys, we broke the flow.
that shit doesn't feel like wood anymore, bro. It feels like a swing.
Yeah, if you walk over it, it feels like one of those fucking bridges you used to go at the
Yeah.
park, used to move and shit.
For real?
Yo, it just moves and creaks.
Literally, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's fire. That's fire as fuck.
Yo, Zaw, hit him up with an invoice real quick. No, I'm joking.
Man, fuck that invoice. I'm gonna be like, let me throw another show.
Fuck.
Let me break it for real.
Damn. Speaking of shows, though, like, how many have you done in total? Because you're doing a lot of big ones now.
That's what it feels like, right? Like 100 shows.
Every weekend, I see your name on either 1 or 2 posters.
Yo, like, it's crazy. Like, when I first, like, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first started doing this, I didn't imagine to, like, you know, rise up this fast, like, as the way I'm going right now, you feel me, type shit. So, I don't know, it was just bizarre. Like, when I first started, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just fuck around with it. First 10 shows, free. Then I was like, well, damn, them 10 shows coming fast as fuck. You feel me? Like, it was like back to back to back. I was like, well, damn, what the fuck am I doing? Next thing you know, them 10 shows, it was literally right before the new year. I was like, 10 shows, 10 free shows, and that's it. But goddamn, I reached 10 shows before the fucking new year. And mind you, in Atlanta, it was cold as fuck. So think about it, like, you gotta appreciate those people that came out still in the cold, because I ain't gonna lie. Knowing me, bro, I ain't coming out in shit in the cold, bro. Like, that's really how I was. I'm not stepping out unless I'm doing a show or I'm in the studio. Like, that's really it.
Damn.
But I don't know, bro. To be honest, I lost count. It's getting hectic. Like, I don't even know to this day. Hell, how many shows you think?
Because every other week, every week.
Yeah.
Man, it's been over
Yeah.
50 shows. I swear. I swear, over 50 shows.
Damn.
No, it's been so many weekends. It's been 2 shows. So many
No.
weekends already. That
For
shit is
real.
crazy.
So do you pull up with her on every show and DJ?
Every show. No, I don't.
Every
I mean,
show.
I don't DJ every show, but I'm there every show. Yeah.
He's there every show. Like, hell, I don't know, bro. It's
Biggest fan.
Yeah, no, my
Number
number
one
one
fan.
biggest fan. Like, he knows all the lyrics. He's gonna fucking get in the pit, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just be feeling so amazing while I'm performing. And I just see him fucking jumping around, going crazy, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, you're my fucking producer.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I was
The
back
invoice
there.
goes to this guy.
I was not on the floor
Fuck. Damn,
for
man.
that one.
That's crazy. So,
Sheesh.
since y'all know each other so well and y'all have a strong relationship, what's the first song y'all made together? Do you remember that?
The cipher.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
really?
cipher. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was the first song when we first linked up at Flex House. The cipher.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cap. But I think the very first song that we made together, was it Fun?
Yeah, I think the first song we made and dropped was Fun.
Yeah, Fun. And that was with him and Rito and with A-Wig. Yeah, that shit was fun.
Shout out A-Wake.
Shout
That's
out
my
to all
brother
them
for real.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
beginning
You
of
could,
last year,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not really like last year. It was a couple months ago, but it was made last year and dropped last year. type
Oh,
shit.
okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Hell
That's
yeah.
cool. Y'all have a lot of versatile tracks.
Hey, shout out to him. He's the one that's
Yeah.
pushing me doing this shit because, swear to God, I came in this bitch like, I only want to do one thing and one thing only. And he was like, man, fuck that. Like, we got plenty of beats over here type shit. So that's really how it really was. So I was like, fuck it. And then it's like, I don't know, I just started to get more and more comfortable with him. And he just brought me out my shell. Beats are fucking insane. Like, like what y'all don't know is, if he plays you a beat right now, if we get on it, it's not gonna sound like that beat. Like it's still gonna be that beat, but it's gonna have a totally different sound. Like,
Can you elaborate more? What do you mean by that?
okay, so like, if he play you a beat right now, okay, you're gonna hear the beat, right?
Yeah.
So then when it's time to record, it's still the same beat, but he's gonna tweak it.
Oh, okay.
He gonna tweak it. He gonna do all these glitches, distortion, everything to it. Like, it's so fire because I never had nobody to do that. Like, I didn't know the shit that he could do, like, was really possible. Hell, I was just recording with motherfuckers, and it was
it's
just
really
like,
crazy. Like when I go to the studio at night, I'm like, bro, wait, you could do that? Like the fuck?
bro,
Yeah.
like, literally, him. That's how I am every time we work. Like, he just, I don't know, it'd be crazy because I'll be recording, then I'll, like, stop if I'm trying to figure out my next bar. While I'm figuring out my next bar, he's fucking tweaking the beat, my fucking vocals and harmonies, all that shit, and then it'll be a totally different song, and then it makes it easier for me to goddamn punch right back in.
Yeah. I
The
feel like,
chemistry is there, for sure.
bro, I feel like that's super important, like having that ability to enhance a song. Because I feel like a lot of artists, they finish the song and they think it's done, but they don't have someone who's like thinking more that they can add
Yeah.
on to, and that's I feel like a cool skill to have.
No,
bro.
you're definitely
We
right.
were just talking about that in the car. Like, have you ever listened to a song like not engineered or mastered or anything, and then you listen to it after, and you're like, bro,
Oh
what the
yeah,
fuck?
it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's mostly us. I be thinking the song is done, then he goddamn send me the mix and master. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. Yo, like, and it be so fire every fucking time. I be like,
You guys
fuck.
mostly like have a DIY setup, or do you guys go somewhere like studio wise?
Shout out Studio 194. They really been helping everyone out for real.
Yeah.
I think I seen on your
fuck with them.
story.
Hell
Was
yeah.
it-
I'll be working there for real, but yeah, shout out Josh and ATM, everyone that works there and shit. We make a lot of music there. We also got a few private spots we be making music at and shit. But yeah, we be going to Studio 194 a lot.
That's dope. That's dope. So, I guess the next question I have is, did y'all ever go to school, or like before making music, did y'all ever go through a period where you didn't know what the fuck you wanted to do?
Hell yeah.
For real?
I dropped out of college.
Oh
Man,
really?
On God, I dropped out of college too.
Where were y'all going?
Man, go ahead.
Georgia State.
Same.
I went to, no cap. I was going to Chattahoochee Technical College type shit. And it was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it was nothing wrong with it. I was doing very well in school, but I was like, bruh, like, I'm a star. Like, I know that, like, I've always been the center of attention, high school, middle school, growing up,
Were you
period.
making music back then too?
Man, fuck no. I just started making music last year.
What?
Yeah,
That ass?
dead ass.
Yo, I thought you'd been making music for a minute, bro.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just getting on these beats. Like, dead ass. Like, what? I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't even reached my full potential yet.
So what made you, like, when you dropped out of college and everything, you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna start making music. What was that one person that actually pushed you to, like, you know what I mean, keep going?
I ain't gonna lie. When I dropped out of college, I didn't really, like, even think about music. Like, as you can see on my Instagram and shit, like, I'm very fashion forward type shit. So,
You're
thank you. I
dripped out right now.
appreciate it. But I was really, like, into fashion a lot. You feel me? So, like, when I dropped out of college, like, our dead ass I was trying to goddamn start a clothing line. I just didn't know where to go with it. I had everything together. I just didn't know where to go with it and put it out. But I don't know. I really don't know. Hell, it was just COVID hit, and I saw everybody fucking rapping and shit. I was like, hell, if everybody can do it, I can do it too. Fuck it. And it was just like, we had a drunk night. I was at the mix with my bro, and we had a drunk night, and one of my bros just had a fucking studio at the mix and recorded my first song. I was like, damn, this shit kind of fun. I don't really know who really pushed me to do it, but I think, like, me just having fun with it and wanting to goddamn, perfect it just self-motivated me type shit. But then, like, when I started working with him, he just pushed me more and more to goddamn, keep doing this shit. And then it was like, our partners started to see the progress, and then, like, it just started going up. Like, when I saw how fast this shit started to go up, I was like, damn, maybe I need to keep doing this shit. So
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I say him and self-motivation, to be honest with you.
Well, that's good that, I mean, a lot of people nowadays, they have no self-motivation.
Yeah,
You know what
I think that's very important.
I mean, with COVID, everyone just being in the, I mean, I'm from New York, so
Yeah.
when COVID hit, I was in New York when everything was fucking locked down.
Damn.
So motherfuckers
Feel
was
bad
doing-
for you.
You were just doing nothing, literally nothing. You know what I mean? So like you had no motivation, and then when we got out of COVID, you had motivation to do stuff. You know what I mean? That's just applauding yourself. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
motivating yourself to
Yeah.
get where you at right now.
I ain't gonna lie, COVID, it was hard because I was low key in a slump. Like, I was depressed. I got bipolar depression, so it was kind of hard to goddamn, get right. You feel me? Especially like not knowing, not having guidance, not having a team, not knowing what to do. Like, at that one in time, like when I first started doing music, like I knew nothing about like quality. I was just recording just to record type shit. And at that time, to me, it sounded good, but like. Then as I started to listen to music, I was like, damn, I'm doing something wrong. Let me, pick myself back up and try to figure this shit out type shit. So.
No, that's crazy. Like, you really didn't have like a huge reason like a lot of people would expect. You just felt like you wanted to do it, so you actually. Yeah.
Bro, that's.
And I'm glad
bro.
you said that because a lot of people do it for tens of other reasons. You know what I mean? But you were just
Yeah.
like, I just do it for fun.
And
Bro,
I feel
everything
like,
I do is for fun. Right now, I'm doing this for fun. Like, you feel me? Like, I just want to have fun. You only get one life, so try to do as many things as possible and have fun while you do it. You feel me? Like,
that's great. Yeah, I think like living life to be happy should be a priority.
that's the
feel like.
goal, right? To
Like,
be happy.
And you see a lot of artists who like are rapping and doing shit, but then they just stop making music because in the first place they never really had fun.
Yeah, it's like you had the energy and you just gave up on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about a lot of artists too. Like, a lot of these big time artists, they're not hungry anymore. So,
What do you
right.
think makes them like get to that point though? You think they just run out of shit to make, or
Nah, you want me to keep it legit?
Let's get money.
Yeah.
Money.
Shit is not cheap.
well, I know it's not cheap, but like you're just saying they can't.
No,
afford it.
when they get money, they just get comfortable. Like there's just
Oh,
nothing
really?
to do. Like you go to the studio, you're smoking good. You just,
Expensive drugs.
Expensive drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But
Like,
he has the money where he doesn't.
Versus
Yeah.
versus someone making some shit like in their bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Broke as shit. Like I don't know. I like to hear what
You
the
feel me?
underground
Yeah.
has to say.
Okay, I understand it more now.
on God.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists for sure fall into that category of just money and just running out, or feeling comfortable, I guess.
Yeah.
But then also running out is like a bigger deal too, just because there's not enough like financial education.
like, money
behind
is
that
the
shit.
root of everything. So, like, no matter what nobody says, like, money can cure happiness. You feel me? Like, people be lying. Stop fucking lying. Money can cure happiness. Like, I guarantee you, like, if I was depressed and someone dropped me off $1 million, bitch, I'm not depressed no more. Like, you feel me? Like, my happiness is cured.
Yeah.
But of course, you can always fall back into depression, because then again, you got money is not all good money. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's like, it could go both ways. You feel me? But I don't care what nobody say. Money can cure happiness.
I feel like if you're born into wealth though, like money isn't shit. So like you can get that feeling because you've had it all your
I just
life.
feel like if you're born into wealth, what the fuck are you complaining about?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, what, like,
Wait, did you come from humble beginnings?
of
if you don't mind me
course, of
asking?
course.
Asking.
I was raised by my mom and my grandparents. You feel me?
Both from ATL your whole life?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Alpharetta.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I grew up in Marietta,
Yeah, I stay
but
in
not
Alpharetta.
Atlanta type.
What? That's crazy.
I'll stay right off Holcomb Bridge.
Word. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you want me to give them your address too while we're at it?
He said, chill. Too much info. Too much info.
So y'all both came from humble beginnings, right? Or
Absolutely.
how was growing up?
You wanna go ahead?
Me, I mean, growing up, yeah, I was. My parents are well off, so. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where, when did you want to be producer?
And he's like, my feelings well off. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
For me, I definitely say like my mom did a great job taking care of me, but I had a lot of mommy and daddy issues. You feel me? Type shit. My mom always did her best to try to provide a healthy household.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can say, but I also struggled with like difficulties type shit. Like, yeah, a lot of difficulties like with my sexuality
Mm-hmm.
and like progressing in life and shit like that. But like, I still was humble. My mom still taught me right from wrong. I'm very respectful. I give props to my mom and my grandparents. Like, they're the ones that raised me. So it's like, My mom taught me right from wrong, and then my grandparents, you know, give you that old school loving, and then make sure I had manners and everything. So it's like humble beginnings, very respectful.
That's good. That's good. So like comparing back then to now, like, are you living in a better position right now? And how's that like?
I'm gonna say yes and no. Like sometimes I still have those, moments. You know, I still have mommy and daddy issues type shit. You feel me? Like part of me, I still feel like I never really had a childhood. You feel me? Like I don't like. I swear to God, I deadass don't have a core memory of a childhood. You feel me? Type shit.
Literally.
Damn.
Like
I feel you on that though.
yeah, like it's just I don't know really how to explain it, but it's like if you was to ever ask me like, what is your favorite, birthday or I don't know. I don't really have a childhood memory. Like, I just try to make the best of it. That's why everything I do now, like now that I'm older, I can't hold grudges or be upset at the way that like, what God had planned for me.
Life is life. You just gotta live
it.
it.
It's
You gotta
just
play with
life.
your own
So it's like you
cards.
have to push through no matter what. And I think like, watching my mom and my grandma and stuff like that and, struggling the way that I was struggling, like it made me become a better woman. Like every day I'm learning and shit. And it's like, okay, like this is what I went through. I was younger, but I still have a chance to fix it. You feel me? So that's how I just look at everything. To be honest, like I always be trying to see what's the best thing that can happen. Never the
that's
negativity.
a good positive mindset to have. You know what I mean? Even coming up like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you to just come out and I'm gonna have this positive, you know what I mean, mindset towards this.
Yeah. Put God first too. Always. No cap. But that was really how I look at everything. Like that's why I'm like I always just want to have fun. Doesn't matter. Like the simplest things make me happy. Like I don't give a fuck. And my friends hit me up like and like nobody actually want to do anything. And they just like, oh, let's go to the park. Like I'm gonna have fun. Like that's still fun to me. Hell, like I'm around people that just goddamn want to be around me.
Hell
My
yeah.
energy. I love their energy. Like money doesn't impress me. Like like who you are doesn't impress me. Like you could be great at this or that. It's just really about like how genuine you are. You feel me? That's what's gonna impress me. Like the type of person that you give off to me. That's how I operate. You feel me?
No, that's dope. But like, let's say now that you have so many fans, so many people that are supporting you, you're giving all this love. Like, does that ever get overwhelming because you're not used to that, or?
Nah, absolutely not. You know what's crazy? I think that's what's crazy to me. Like the fact that I'm not used to it. I think that's why I'm not overwhelmed with it. Like it feels good to actually, feel loved by people that don't really know me like that. Not saying that I wasn't loved, but it just feels really different. You feel me? Because it's like, damn, like who would have thought? You feel me? Because it's like, I don't know. I'm not the type of person that take what I've been through and like just be negative and walk around and just feed off negative energy. Like, no, like I'm real cool. Like, bro, I'm cool as hell. Like, what? I'm cool as fuck. And I just want to goddamn, make everyone else feel cool. Like, you don't have to be, someone you're not, bro. I'm gonna talk to the fucking janitor and treat him like the CEO. I'm gonna still show love to people who are not, on the same level as me or don't have the same advantages as me in the music. It doesn't matter with whatever. Cool as fuck. You still cool as fuck, bro. Like, don't worry about that other shit, bro. To me, you're cool. Everybody's fucking cool.
That's a real like Atlanta person to say. Like I feel like Atlanta is very loving and open to really working with any people. But guys, y'all don't realize it. These guys have an amazing following. Like the fact that you're here on our podcast means like the world to us. Like it's crazy.
Nah, the fact that I'm here, that y'all actually
I just
chose me.
I mean,
chose
I had the
us.
whole day to mentally prepare for you.
That's
but
hard.
when you said it was Astro, I literally was like, bro, what? Because
Yo, that's so
ready.
far,
I mean, I don't know
Bubba.
I mean, I recently
I ain't
just
gonna hold you. Give me some. Give me some.
It's all love.
Everybody gets
Nah,
some.
because like I recently got into DJing and you know what I mean, and I've seen some of your stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn, it's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
He
'Cause I
DJs
know
all our events.
I
and
know what he
shit.
does. Yeah,
He's
I
fun.
DJ all the events and stuff.
That's
so, like,
fine, man. You
yeah.
do it all. What
You know
the
what I mean?
fuck?
We just try to keep everything in house. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
actually have people working right now at Benny's house for our event on Friday. You know what I mean? And it's just all love all around. And ever since I've been in Atlanta, that's all I receive. You know what I
what's
mean?
crazy? Everyone that I've talked to that like just moved to Atlanta, damn, my voice cracking and shit. Y'all forgive me. I just did a show a couple of days ago. My voice is still healing, but
Damn.
yeah, like I was saying, yeah, that's very important. Fuck, I forgot what the fuck I was
You
about
were
to
saying
say.
people moving to Atlanta?
Oh yeah, people moving to Atlanta, and they say that like
No, it's
it's
crazy.
a, it's a huge shift change for them, basically.
I mean, because in New York, I mean, Buffalo, like, is a very small, condensed city. Like, no one really was making music when I was in high school that I really knew. And then when I kind of got into the middle of college, everyone was making music. But no one was really showing, I don't know, I feel like the same love that Atlanta gives. And then right when I moved here and started Capture the People with Benny.
That's so funny you said that, because now that I think about it, I feel the same way. When I was in high school, I only knew probably like one dude who was just making music
I only
type
knew
shit.
like two people.
And then it's like after high school, it's like, whoa.
It was just like a boom.
Yeah.
I was the only person in high school making music. I swear to
I
God.
bet you were. I really.
Besides A-Wake, we went to school together and he was making music.
Mhm.
I didn't even
No.
bro, I didn't even know who was making music.
Damn.
I felt so alone. And everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? Look at this loser, bro. He's making like beats and shit.
What the fuck is a
He
beat?
said,
Yeah,
look,
bro, I know what
he
you
said, look
mean.
at this loser.
No, I
Everyone's
feel
like,
you.
want to make beats. I'm like, it's just.
I feel you on that for
Bruh.
sure.
Get it. Back when Skrillex was big, I feel like a lot of people started being producers and GarageBand and all that bullshit.
You know what's crazy? I knew who Skrillex was, but I never like knew his beats or anything. I just saw him always going crazy at shows and shit like
Facts.
that. Like, I don't know. He just looked cool as fuck. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, damn, I want to go to one of those.
Do you ever see yourself having a show that big, like one of his shows?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, what
Realistically,
the fuck? No.
I ain't gonna hold you. The only reason why it took me so long to answer, I just had a "that's so Raven" moment. No cap, because it's like, it's funny that y'all ask that. I think about that all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like I kind of get emotional thinking about it because I know it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
That's so
Yeah.
fucking hype
That's
when we're
almost like
interviewing them,
manifesting,
bro.
too.
Like, what?
yeah.
Yeah, manifestation too.
yeah, because
Yeah,
I
man.
feel like
Manifest
that's
that.
reachable. Like that goal, you can accomplish it.
Man, me and
realistically.
him, we manifest, speak positivity. Like, we're basically on the same page, bro. Like, and it's so crazy because it's like, before the new year came, like, we kind of set goals of what we wanted to happen for ourselves. And then it's like, as months go by, it's happening. But it's like so crazy because it's almost like scary. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is what I pray for. Like,
That's
and it's
crazy.
actually happening. Like,
Bro, that's exactly how I feel. Like
mm,
when this shit started, like months ago, like last summer, when it was just really me. Like I cannot compare it to what it is now. Like seeing the most proud thing I am, like feeling regarding Capture the People is just having so many people fucking with the movement and trying to work with us and shit.
man, that's when it feels like
Yeah.
surreal. You feel me? Type shit. It's like you start like from nothing, and then it turns and blossoms to something. You feel me? Like, I think that's what the fun part about all this shit is. Like, that's what I enjoy the most, because it's like, damn, like, this shit feel good as fuck, man.
Hell yeah, and I really
Yeah.
feel like, I mean, I've only been here a year, but everyone's been saying like this year has been the year for underground Atlanta,
Yo,
Yeah.
just in general.
yo, you're taking the words out of
And
my
then- and
head.
you know what's crazy is like you're one of the top people that gets talked about.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Oh my god, like what?
You
Wow.
Are you on the? Do you ever go on Instagram
Yeah.
and shit?
Yes and no.
I'm
Like,
just
I don't know
saying, like, I
why.
just feel
Like,
everyone is always just. I always just see your name everywhere, for some reason.
man, I don't know. You just gave me butterflies. That just made me blush. Like, that just felt so good. Like, really, I didn't even know. I just like I said, I'm just out here having fun, bro. Like,
But why do you think the scene is getting, you know what I mean, so much bigger and bigger?
because everyone's sticking together and pushing it as
Uniting
one.
as one. Yes, I felt.
Yeah,
that.
you feel me? Like, 'cause I ain't gonna lie, I just came back from New York, type shit, to do a show out there. Came back from New York probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, type shit, and it was like a major weird feeling because like in New York, you don't have the same support like in Atlanta. Not saying it goes for me, but I'm a very observant person, so like I'm just sitting there observing, paying attention and shit like that, and it's just like, niggas it's only gonna work out in New York like if you fucking clicked up and shit like
Hell
that. Like,
yeah.
you gotta have a click. If your click not
New
popping,
York
then
can
like
be very shady too.
very like that's what I
What
noticed.
part of the
It
city were you in?
I was in New York, and then I was also, goddamn, what city was that? Yeah, New York City.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
Manhattan.
Manhattan and shit. And then I was
Damn,
also
okay.
in New Jersey, Newark.
Okay, so it's like right on the border.
Yeah, right there, man. Why nobody fucking told me that y'all fucking walk everywhere? Like the fuck? Why? Like
I mean,
y'all don't drive,
I mean,
bro?
I mean, where I'm from, we drive everywhere just because it's more rural where I'm from. But in the city, whenever I would go visit, no, you take the train.
Bro.
You do not take your car over all those bridges. You know how much money you're gonna pay?
Bro, I didn't know that.
You
bro.
went over all those bridges?
Nigga, I was.
How much money did you end up spending?
Man, fuck that. It wasn't even that. Like I dead ass was like. I was just taking Ubers, bro. I didn't have transportation, so it was just so weird. Cause I'm like, I took my first train ever in New York, bro. Like real deal. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit scared because I was watching them videos.
It could be.
Them people be wilding, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm like,
going on
damn,
and shit.
Dude, so much crazy shit happens in the trains, but like,
bro. Like right before I went to New York, I literally I was on a plane seeing this shit, no cap, and I was like, what the fuck? I was on a plane. And it was a train station in New York. Like a fucking homeless person was on a train and just dead ass took his shit and threw it at somebody, bro. I was scared that was gonna happen to me. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
What the fuck are y'all doing up there, bro?
Hey,
Man,
chill, bro.
going crazy. Like it's weird.
There's a lot of weird.
Damn.
There's this one famous guy on Instagram. He just fucking dresses up as a rat all day and goes on the train station just fucks with people.
Yo, and I already
Life
know how
size
New York
for a
is,
rat,
bro.
bro.
Like he's gonna get shot.
Simple.
He's gonna end up on the wrong train.
Like,
He's gonna end up on the tracks, bro.
Right.
But I'm trying to tell you, he come to Atlanta doing that shit, he gonna get laid out. Like they are not going. It's not gonna be no words spoken, no none of that. That nigga is on the pavement.
Damn. So, if you don't mind me asking, like, what are your pronouns? Like, what do you go by?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know I'm gay, but I'm not one of them gays that's like LGBTQ type shit. Like, I'm a different gay. Like, I don't give a fuck about that pronoun shit. Like,
Okay.
bro, what the fuck is that? Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
you either a girl or you're a fucking boy. Like, that's how I just feel. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, but I'm so fucking blunt, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't even understand that. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it's just so weird. Like, why you can't just be gay and you? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like,
I mean, bro, that's how I used to think. But then I've dealt with people who like gotten seriously hurt by it, I guess. So like, I just say that. Just
I ain't gonna
just to
lie.
not hurt
I know I'm gonna get a lot of
nobody's
hate for this. Man, I love y'all. I love my little gay fam. But
but
I ain't
you're
gonna lie.
real.
That's truly how I feel,
You're
bro.
real.
Like, just be gay and you. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you because I probably agree
What?
with you. Like, it's a lot of shit. Like, if we was to speak on the LGBTQ like family, like I have so much to talk about because it's like it's a lot of shit as a gay I do not agree with.
Like what?
Like for instance, like I hate how now like they're so sensitive, like, and then it's like you're peer pressuring kids to
It's
not
very-
be kids.
I'll just
Yeah.
say like it's very
Feel
hard
me?
for
The
me
kids
to-
part is where.
Like, yo, I grew up and
Yeah.
knew I was gay. I wasn't peer pressured by watching TV or nobody, none of that. Like, I knew I was fucking gay. But now y'all want to just goddamn put it in kids' cartoons and change,
They're trying to say SpongeBob
originals.
is gay. Like what?
SpongeBob is not gay. He just
Right,
a
he
fucking
fucking
cool ass
Sandy,
weirdo.
bro.
Like,
what?
Sponges
like,
are asexual.
Nah, but it's just very hard with me.
man, they
with-
soak up anything.
It's just very hard with me to like respect someone with pronouns. Not saying like to like actually
Me too.
say it. You know what I mean?
No,
'Cause, like,
trust
in
me,
New
I
York,
agree.
I didn't know about pronouns until I came here. Which
Bro,
is
I
crazy.
still don't know about pronouns.
And it's very hard to like, if I know someone that uses those pronouns, I'll try to, you know what I mean, accommodate to them my best. But I might fuck up because I'm just not used to it.
I'm in
Yeah,
the
I
same
ain't gonna
boat.
lie. If y'all
I'm in
was
the
to
same
sit
boat.
here and explain it to me, I'll still be lost. Like,
No, I don't get it. But
That's
I
why I
truly
always
don't.
just ask, because if I end up calling you like she just straight off the bat, you might get hurt. That's how some
nah,
people
but she
are.
just
Bro.
said she was a girl. So
Man.
pronouns are she and her.
I am a woman of God.
But-
I am a female. I'm very much aware that I'm a female. Like, I'm not trying to be no dude, none of that. I like to cross dress. I'm a tomboy. Fuck, I grew up like, being outside with the boys, playing basketball and shit like that. Like,
Fuck yeah.
That's
like,
dope. That's
there's
dope.
really not much to it, bro. Like, I was good at every fucking sport that any dude could play. Like, you feel me? Like,
What about you,
Nah.
Asher? What's your pronouns?
Yeah.
I'm playing.
What do you mean?
I
He
feel
never
like,
told you, bro.
I
You
feel
could-
he's like,
he's like disrespected right now, bro.
man, nah, he just quiet.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a very
Skip.
it's a very sensitive
Yeah.
topic to like
It
get into,
is.
and like
Yeah.
there's a lot of cancel culture, and like for us to even get in that deep, it's very hard.
There's a lot of that going on between like just a lot of people in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I just feel like it shouldn't even be a topic,
Like,
bro.
not even
Like, if
famous
you're
people,
comfortable with
yeah.
yourself, be comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
Why? Like, that's why I feel like this is what fucks me up with LGBTQ. Like, trust me, I'm very well aware of, like, you know, the violence that's endured, you know, with the movement and everything. But at the same time, bro, like, you gotta think about it, bro. When you come out the closet, that means you're comfortable with yourself. You
Mhm.
feel me? You're comfortable with how the world is going to take you in. You feel me? Type shit. So I just feel like if you coming out, you know, and you're comfortable, why do you need acceptance from the whole world?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks? You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you dying by yourself, bro. Like, it's just you. It's gonna be you in that fucking casket. You feel me? Like, you came in
Mhm.
this world alone. You're gonna die alone. So like,
That's some hard shit.
who no, dead ass. Like, who's who to tell you like
No, only
this is
God.
wrong? Like, you feel
Yeah,
me? Like,
like-
at the end of the day, like, all that really matters is the person upstairs, bro,
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
you know you believe in, or whoever you pray to. Like, you feel me?
Mhm.
Like, be you, bro. Just be you.
That's what I'm saying. And there's a lot of people on, like, on Instagram I see on their stories, they're trying to play God. Like, they feel like they can set certain rules, or they can say certain shit and start preaching and shit like you.
Bro,
You know
and
what I mean?
that's what's crazy, because the same people that are trying to preach and shit are the same ones that are still sinning and not following the fucking, you know,
Morals.
Shit
yeah,
that
the
they're saying.
morals. Like, you
Yeah.
know, they're not practicing what they preaching. Like, how you gonna try to preach something when you out here, you know, having sex and, you know, having babies out of wedlock, and, you know, you feel me? Like,
Straight
you,
up,
you know,
bro.
you being
That's a
disrespectful to
sin.
your parents.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
believe it or not, that's in the Bible. Like, you're supposed to abide by your parents, bro. Like,
Mhm.
you can't be out here trying to preach something and act like your sin is not as big as my sin. You feel
Exactly,
me?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's no sin bigger than the other sin. It's still a sin.
Well, there maybe are a few.
I mean, well, yeah. If we're gonna be hypothetically
But
speaking, but
most
yeah,
of
like,
them are all the same.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure. But
man.
shit, going back all the way, like, I brought up, like, asking if you were a girl,
Mhm.
what your pronouns were, basically, because I was gonna ask, do you feel like that plays a role in your growth and the fans that are coming up?
Absolutely not. I just feel like the role that I play is like, hell, like, I'm a female. People know that I'm a female, but when they listen to my music, you don't hear a female making the
Mhm.
type of music I make. You feel me? Type shit. You don't hear the, you know, the creativity that, you know, as a female for me, like, from any other female. So I don't know. Like, for me, as of right now, I haven't really experienced the sexist shit or anything. I hope not, because it's like I'm still human. You
Mhm.
feel me? Like, why does it have to be double standards? Like, y'all don't do that with dudes or anything when it comes to their music. So, like, why do it with me? Like, I'm out here doing the same thing they doing.
Mhm.
Y'all just getting on the mic and y'all just listening. Like, this shit is for the world to hear. Like, what difference does it make if I'm a female or a male, or if I dress girly, or if I dress like a boy? Like, in the day, my music is all that matters,
That's it.
to be honest.
Hell yeah. Straight up. That's cool, though, because I feel like a lot of people try to push that narrative, like, set that
So
as the
weird.
thing, like,
I hate the double
oh,
standards.
female artist this, female artist that, instead of just
I really hate
artist.
it.
I think it's weird that people even try to put like a visual behind music or a face. Like, I mean, I fuck with Daft Punk like so hard,
Mhm.
and I love the fact that we just haven't seen it. I mean, we've seen their face now, but for the longest time, we didn't see their face, and we could just respect their music and listen to it.
Their
We
work.
didn't know what they looked like. We didn't know anything really.
Just fucked with
about
it because it
them.
was heavy. Yeah.
We just fucked with the music.
Yeah.
It reminds me of somebody sitting next to me
Hell yeah.
wearing your mask.
This dude won't reveal his face.
Yeah. Why is that? Same reason?
Man, because those are my idols for real, like Deadmau5, Daft Punk.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fuck with a lot of like EDM, and like honestly, like I don't really like Marshmello like that, but I fuck with like what he's doing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Cool.
And like Gorillaz too, like that's one of my biggest inspirations. I
Yeah.
fuck with them because like they make music and shit, and it's just all you see is cartoons. Like they make cartoons and they make visuals for everything. Like don't ever see the band. You know, it's two people.
Yeah.
It's Dan Albarn, or however you say his last name, and then the illustrator. So that shit is fire because you know you got the visuals and everything. Like I just like that. I like, you know, I don't think you got to put a face behind music or anything really.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is my first time hearing him talk about them. I gotta tap in. Those are his interests. Goddamn, I gotta tap in and get on his level. You feel me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No,
Oh
that's
God,
facts. But I guess y'all two, since y'all have been working for such a long time, like
barely.
I'd say a year is a long time. Consistently.
Yeah,
With the amount of
consistently.
work you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are
I ain't gonna
doing.
lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
must
a long
feel like a
time.
lot too. I bet. But what's the long-term plan? Where do y'all see yourselves in like the next couple years?
Rich.
Yeah, as fuck. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm not really all about the money. Like, trust me, the money's good. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, like, the plan for me is just, like, I want to be global. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, everybody wants to be a superstar. But, like, I'm thinking beyond. I want to be a megastar. Where I am a
What do you
megastar.
think you have to do to get to that level?
Sell your soul.
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah, definitely sell my soul for sure. Take me. But, no, I'm just playing. Shit. Continue to be me, bruh. Like, be me in the
I wanted
flesh
you
as
to say
po.
that. That's
Yeah,
what I was
like,
looking for. I
you know,
wanted
be
you to
me
say
in the
that.
flesh as possible. Like, I don't care how much money you offer me. Like, I'm still not changing me. Like, you see a lot of these people get these deals and shit like that, and they change their whole everything. Like,
Are you looking to stay independent?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think about that a lot. Like, I want to. That would be cool. But it's just like
Has
if-
anyone reached out yet?
labels. Yeah, like when I first started doing music, like before I met him, I had smaller labels,
Mhm.
like, you know, what's that shit called? Something Empire. I don't know. But like smaller labels, like, you know, try to interest me and shit. But it's
Mhm.
like, it's not a lane that I want to go with, a label type shit,
Mhm.
because it's like, it's not my audience.
What about you, Astro?
I think. Are you talking about labels? Or you talking about
Yeah, like, do you want to get signed one day, or would you rather try to stay independent and do your own thing?
I don't know. I see a lot of producers out there working under other producers.
Mhm.
That shit is kind of scary. Look up this shit with what's his name, Palace,
Uh-huh.
808 Mafia. Like,
What
Oh,
happened?
yeah.
They were ruining this man's life for years.
For real?
For real, they were like
Damn, I
Just
didn't even
stealing
know
all
about
his
that.
work? Or
everything, just like you know.
So you think you wouldn't?
He was in a situation where he was working for Southside, but he was working for Southside through someone else. So someone was communicating between them two. So it started being like, yo, he's not gonna fuck with you unless you send him $500. And then he didn't know anything about this, but it's just like shit like that.
Just
is
a whole
super
fucking
scary.
damn.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But that's producers though. Like I'm kind of scared of other producers. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna lie. Like there's a lot of weird shit. Like I've had my shit stolen, re-engineered. Like all that's happened to me before. Like you know, that shit is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, a label would be nice, you feel me, to have like that extra push.
Mhm.
But I feel like me and him and the rest of the team together, like, we would make a whole lot of more money. Like, y'all only just seeing astronomical. Like, it's plenty of us.
Oh,
like,
I definitely.
yeah, it's a whole team that, you know, the world is not fucking ready for. So it's crazy. It ranges from a lot.
I
So
think I actually interviewed someone that like is kind of close to you. His name's Forever or Rich Forever.
oh, Rich Forever,
Yeah,
yeah.
I actually just interviewed him for our CTP news thing at
Oh,
that
word?
show. Yeah.
For real, how'd that go?
It was good. He's dope as fuck.
Yeah, he's
we've definitely
cool.
been tapping in a little bit ever since then. But yeah, no, your
Yeah,
your team is really
he's genuine. He's definitely genuine as fuck. What's crazy is like how I met him.
Big. Mhm.
Like, we were going to school together, but like,
Cool. Well, I mean, you guys are dope ass people. What do
Y'all
y'all
dope
have
as fuck.
planned next? What's some like things you
Is
want to
anything
drop?
y'all both got dropping soon?
Yeah.
yeah,
I probably
Go
know
ahead.
there's 1,000 songs in the fucking vault, but
man, a
If you want to
million.
leak some songs, capture
Yeah.
the people at gmail.com.
Yeah,
Producer tape on the way.
For
Really?
real? Let's go. I'm always so hyped for those shits, bro.
man, I ain't gonna lie. What's
Can
that
we
gonna be
know
your
some of the
first
artists that
producer
might be
tape?
on
First one, it's been in the works, but I'll just keep meeting new people,
Mhm.
and it just like I keep scratching it, but it's gonna be crazy. It has to be.
Okay.
Can we know some of the artists that are on there or not?
Man, confirm. I mean, you know,
Tyler fucking.
Tyler,
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
that.
Tyler, Flex, A-Wade, for real, and then can't. I can't really get too much into it.
Yeah,
Let
no,
them
that's
know.
fine.
Can't
That's
let
fine.
the people know yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But you'll hear it here first on TCP
Yeah, it's a
News.
superstar list. Like, no cap, a huge superstar list.
But also my homies too. Like my whole family's gonna get on it. So it's really gonna be for my family for real. Like I'm gonna get like everyone on there, but it's really a platform for my family.
That's dope.
For
That's
real.
dope. What about you, Tyler?
Man, it's so crazy because it's like I have hella shit, that I like want to put on tapes and shit, like EPs or whatever. Not, I have a lot coming out. I'm actually do drop another EP or tape real soon. I do have new music coming out. I'm gonna push a lot of singles, but my main thing that I really want to do, like I have to do because it's not enough like light shined on it. I want to do an underground like female tape. You feel me? Type shit. Like
that's dope.
when I first started doing underground, like I wanted to do it, but I didn't know enough female artists yet. But like now, like man, I don't work with so many fine hard ass female artists or whatever not, and it's just like I want to put them on the same platform as me. Like some of them are on the same platform as me, but it's like it's so crazy how what we can do when we come together, and a lot of people, try to downplay us and shit like that. But, like, we make just as much hard-ass music as these other niggas are making. Like, that's the only thing that, like, that doesn't get talked about a lot. Like, a lot of these female artists are harder than these niggas. And I want to goddamn be able to show the world, like, girl power for real. Like,
Hey, that's fire. That's fire. I saw that you had a kind of a semi-big show. Rest in peace, but Lil Key was on it. We're supposed to be on it.
yeah, North
What's
Carolina.
up with
Oh, yeah, we had it. We just came back.
that? How was that?
Man, the love was there. It was so, like, it was just so surreal. Like,
Yeah,
you
really?
felt, like, you felt the love in the building. Like, although, like, it sucked that he passed away, but it was like, rest in peace. But it was just, like, it was just weird because it was, like, when we left, it was, like, a whole shift in Atlanta. Like, everybody was kind of fucked up. Not even kind of. Everybody was fucked up about it. And then, like, traveling, going to another state, being on the same headline show, as him. And it was just like, damn, like, they showed so much love simply because we was from Atlanta. And I think that kind of, like, played a role, too. Not necessarily, like, we're not really nobody yet, for real, because that was our first time going there. Like, we are someone, but, like, to them, like, who are these people? You feel me? Like, who are these people coming into our city and shit like that? I'm sorry. I be paranoid.
No, I heard that too. Be alert.
Yeah,
It's all
but
good. We good.
yeah, it was definitely love, but it kind of sucks. It's fucked up. Like, it sucks because, like, now every time I go to his page, all I see is the flyer and then my name on the flyer. And it's like a lot of people don't know this, but I met Keith. Like, I got videos with Keith.
Damn,
yeah,
really?
type shit. And, like, it was just crazy how it happened, though. Like, before I even started taking music seriously, for real, like, his manager just used to goddamn invite me and, like, some of my female friends over to hang out and shit like that. And this is, like, when they used to stay together, whatever. And so it was, like, I met him before, and I couldn't wait to, like, goddamn chop it up with him again. Not necessarily saying, like, we were close, but I just want to be like, bro, like, look how far you came. Like, that shit crazy. Like, you really doing your shit. And, like, I could just looking at all the videos of him and shit, like, you could tell that he was a genuine person. So I just knew, like, we was going to have that automatic genuine connect.
Damn.
But, shit
It's
happens.
fucking tragic, man.
It is. This sucks, bro. Saturday in Atlanta, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. He was too young.
He was like, what, 24?
Yeah. And then, you know what's crazy? He died 2 days before his birthday.
I know.
Fuck.
Man, that shit crazy. Like,
That's some crazy shit.
if you're watching this, bro, and you doing music and you blow up, please take care of yourself and your body, bro. Like, the more money you get, the expensive the drugs are, bro. Like, take care of your body. That's very fucking important. Do not lose yourself to these fucking expensive ass drugs, bro. Like, I know it's like wowzers when you first come in this shit and you like, oh, I can't believe it, but like, bro, like, think about your health, bro. That shit matters, like, cause it was so random.
Yeah, he was saying he was having stomach pains like a few days before too and shit, and like he didn't really do anything about it, cause like I mean we all have stomach
pains, like you don't.
We all have stomach, I mean issues at one point. You're not gonna think it's from kidney failure or some shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Fucked up.
It
Take
is.
care of yourself, man. See about yourself. No cap.
For sure. for sure. But shit, I guess, is there anything you want to say to your fans or anybody that's watching this right now before we head off?
I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know what to say for real. Just
That's it,
goddamn.
guys. We'll see you next now.
No, dead ass though. But I'm just gonna say, like, if you watching this, bro, like, continue to be you, bro. Like, just continue to be you. Like, you don't gotta worry about what anybody else is doing. As long as you're doing it for you, and you know people, you're surrounded by love and people that love you for you. Like, you're gonna always succeed no matter what, bro. Like, just stay true to yourself. Like, you know, you don't gotta do too much, bro. You gonna be cool regardless. Who gives a fuck?
Mhm.
Everybody cool in some way, shape, or form, bro. So just be you, bro. Literally.
That's dope. That's dope. Thanks again for coming on, man. This shit was dope as
Ain't
fuck.
no cap, nah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I appreciate y'all. Like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you for having us. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably my best interview that I had. Like,
For
I was
real?
so no cap.
Really?
Like,
Ah,
yeah.
You saw it here at Capture the
Go.
People.
We gotta take a shot. Take a shot.
For real though.
No
Shit,
cap,
but thank
but
y'all for coming. For real.
yeah, I definitely wanted
Deadass.
to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. Like,
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you.
really dope what y'all doing. Like I said off camera, I gotta say it on camera too. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can say thank you a million times for giving the underground a chance.
Hell yeah.
No cap. A lot of people trying to shit on it, but like, nah, bro, this is a whole like movement. Like, this is a whole nother side of the world that, you know, people are tapping into, and more people need to see this shit. Like, we artists just like these mainstream artists. It's a lot, way much more talent than these artists and shit. Like, bro, give us a chance, and I promise you, when you take that chance, you're not gonna fucking goddamn, you're not gonna regret it, literally. But like
Just
I
like
said,
that.
y'all
like that.
appreciate y'all, bro. Like, y'all
Thank
doing
you.
y'all damn
Oh, yeah.
thing, bro. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all doing a hell of a job.
Nah, it's thanks to dope artists and producers like y'all and the people that are watching. Capture the People podcast. We out.
Peace.